All right, home cooks, get ready, because today we're diving into a dessert that's truly legendary in the Middle East and loved all around the world. I'm about to show you how to make the ultimate Middle Eastern treat, cheese kunafa. Imagine a dessert that's crispy on the outside, sweet and buttery, and absolutely loaded with gooey, stretchy cheese in the middle. It's a showstopper at any gathering, and once you taste it, you'll want to make it again and again. Whether you're new to kunafa or it's a family favorite, this recipe will help you master it at home. Let's start with the basics. What you'll need. The star of the show is shredded kataifi dough. You'll usually find it in the freezer section of Middle Eastern or Mediterranean stores. If you can't get your hands on kataifi, don't worry. You can use phyllo dough instead. Just stack the sheets and slice them into thin strips with a sharp knife or kitchen scissors. The texture will be a little different, but it still works beautifully. Next up, let's talk butter. You'll want to use unsalted butter for the best flavor. Melt it down until it's completely liquid, then pour it generously over your shredded dough. Take your time massaging the butter in with your hands, making sure every strand is coated. This step is what gives kunafa its signature golden color and that irresistible, shatteringly crisp texture. Don't rush it, this is where the magic starts. Now, let's get cheesy. For the filling, I love using a combination of mozzarella and ricotta. Mozzarella melts beautifully and gives you that epic cheese pull, while ricotta adds a creamy, rich layer that balances the sweetness of the syrup. Mix them together in a bowl until well combined. If you want to go the extra mile and make your kunafa truly authentic, look for akawi or Nabulsi cheese. These traditional Middle Eastern cheeses have a mild, slightly salty flavor and melt perfectly. If they're a bit salty, just soak them in water for a few hours, then shred or crumble them before using. Now it's time to build your kunafa. Start by generously buttering a round baking pan. This helps the kunafa release easily and adds even more flavor. Spread half of your buttery kataifi dough into the pan, pressing it down firmly and evenly with your hands or the bottom of a measuring cup. You want a solid base that will hold all that delicious cheese. Next, pile on all that beautiful cheese mixture. Spread it out evenly, making sure it reaches the edges so every bite is cheesy and satisfying. Top it off with the rest of your kataifi dough, spreading it gently but firmly over the cheese. Press it down again to seal in the filling and create a nice, even surface. Now let's bake. Preheat your oven to 180 degrees Celsius or 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Slide your kunafa into the oven and bake for about 30 to 35 minutes. You'll know it's ready when the top is a deep golden brown and you can see the cheese bubbling around the edges. The smell will fill your kitchen and make it impossible to wait. You're looking for a golden, crispy top and those irresistible, bubbling cheese edges. That's your sign it's done. While your kunafa bakes, let's make the syrup. This is what gives kunafa its signature sweetness and glossy finish. In a small saucepan, combine 1 cup of sugar and half a cup of water. Stir it together and bring it to a gentle simmer over medium heat. Add a squeeze of fresh lemon juice to balance the sweetness. And for that classic Middle Eastern aroma, pour in a splash of rose water or orange blossom water. You can use either or even both, depending on your taste. Let the syrup simmer for about 10 minutes until it thickens slightly. Then, take it off the heat and let it cool completely. The contrast of cool syrup on hot kunafa is what makes every bite so special. When your kunafa is out of the oven and still piping hot, carefully flip it onto a serving plate. This step can feel a bit dramatic, but it's worth it for that beautiful golden crust on top. Immediately pour the cooled syrup all over the hot kunafa. Listen for that magical sizzle as the syrup soaks in. It's one of the best sounds in the kitchen. For a finishing touch, sprinkle a generous handful of crushed pistachios on top. Not only does it look beautiful, but it adds a lovely crunch and a pop of color that makes your kunafa look truly irresistible. Let your kunafa rest for just a minute to set, then slice in. Get ready for that epic cheesy stretch. There's nothing quite like it. Every bite is a perfect balance of crispy, creamy, sweet, and savory. Serve your kunafa warm and watch as everyone's eyes light up with excitement. It's a dessert that brings people together and always gets rave reviews. Kunafa is more than just a dessert. It's a celebration of flavor, tradition, and togetherness. It's like a sweet, cheesy hug from the Middle East, right in your own kitchen. Whether you're making it for a special occasion or just because, it's sure to become a favorite. That's it, you've mastered homemade cheese kunafa. If you enjoyed this recipe, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what dessert you want to see next. Happy cooking and enjoy every cheesy sweet bite.